In many ways, you were one of the nominees for Player of the Month back in October, wasn't it? I think it was October. And you seem to be enjoying the slightly deeper role. Is that your preferred role in the midfield now? Because I know you've moved around a little bit.
Well, I've always said I don't mind where I play, if it's deeper or higher, because obviously recently I've been starting in a 10 position as well. So yeah, it don't really matter to me, just as long as I'm in the midfield and playing, it's fine.
In that, obviously, from Saturday onwards, you've got 4 games in 11 days. That's pretty tough. Now, of those 4 games in that amount of time, how much of that do you think you can play at your absolute best, and how much have they got to rely on a bit of rotation?
Well, hopefully all of them, but it is demanding. So I don't know. I just have to play the game, see how I feel after. Obviously recover as best I can, and then extend down to the gaffer what team he thinks can do the best job on that day.
Speaking of the gaffer, has he talked much about squad rotation?
I don't think it's something he really needs to speak about, to be fair, but like if he feels it needs to be done, then obviously he'll do it. That's his job as the gaffer, and just have to respect his decision.
Now, you're relied on sometimes to start to get an attack going. Yeah. How strongly do you trust, in depth, considering we've got 4 games in that time? How strongly do you trust the players and around you who you're kind of feeding throughout the squad?
Well, of course, I trust my teammates, quality players, as you've seen throughout most of the season so far. We're a good team, and yeah, they're all good professionals as well, so they'll be fine. They'll be right out.
The strikers aren't really getting too many goals at the moment. Do you feel like the more creative players like yourself are creating enough chances for them?
It's a difficult one, isn't it? But them things happen throughout seasons. There's the stages where strikers don't really score as much as they normally would. Obviously, everyone has them low phases, but it's a team game. So if they're not scoring, centre backs, midfielders, wingers, we need to step up and score, just for the team's sake, basically. Yeah.
That's very honest, and obviously results have been a little bit mixed of late. And in the first part of the season, most of the players and the managers, to be fair, were saying, we felt like we're the better team in most games, and we're just struggling to crack it. Do you still feel like that?
Oh, in some of the games, yeah, of course. Obviously, a few games we probably haven't been at our best, which is going to happen as well for our season. But in the games that we have dominated earlier in the season and we didn't get a result, I do feel it was a better team, yeah.
Now, Crewe, like you guys, very young team, lots of energy. One of your jobs, obviously, is to try and spot a weakness or two in that opposition defence. Have you identified any areas of them defensively that you can exploit?
Well, that's like stuff we'll go throughout the week in training, especially closer towards game day, and obviously the gaffer will give us a few points on what he thinks we could use to our strength then and get in and obviously try to get a win. Yeah.
Are you hoping in that game you'll be able to get forward a little bit more and leave the more defensive stuff behind, or what do you anticipate?
I always want to get forward. If I can score, I'll always get a goal. It's a nice feeling, but obviously it's just you just gotta. If I'm gonna go forward, I've gotta make sure that we're safe behind me, and then just go from there. Yeah.
That's all from me. Cheers.
Reece, away from home, the team have scored bucket load of goals and looked really ruthless. Why do you think it's not quite been the same over just the 9 goals so far? I mean, I'm sure you'll be looking to improve on that starting Saturday, won't you?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it just goes like that sometimes. I can't explain it. I couldn't explain it even if I wanted to. But I'm sure it will pick up as we go on. As I said, at home we have been playing well though. We've played well throughout the season. It's just not quite falling for us yet. But I'm sure it will come.
So this period, I suppose, for position you're in, it's just about keeping that points gap between the playoffs, even the automatic as low as possible. Do you feel like if you're in that position come January, there's a really good opportunity for the team?
Yeah, I think even though we're not as high as maybe we want it to be, we're still in a great position. I think the table's really tight at this point of the season, and it's 4 or 5 points off automatic place. So yeah, we're basically just coming to Jan now, and it's time to just try to kick on and really push it through. Yeah.
That's it. Sometimes people say, if we can put a run together, but in this league, it's as if 2 wins can really propel you. At the same time, 2 defeats, it can go the other way, isn't it? It's just that tight. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
We've had it, we saw it, like, we were undefeated and we still weren't, like, top, you know what I mean? And we're undefeated, but it's just how the league is. It's really tight this year, so we just need to be at our best, yeah.
Great, cheers, Reece.
No worries, that's it.
Well done, Brown.
Yeah.
No worries.
Thanks.